lately, and I don't know if it's in my head, you know what I mean? With someone like me who suffers from anxiety, it could be in my head. I just don't know. I really don't know. I have a lump right here. I don't know if that's anything I should be concerned about. Last time I went to the dentist, you know, they check for like throat cancer. They go like that. I don't know. Again, because I suffer from anxiety, it could be nothing. I don't know. But like last night, I felt weird. Like my throat was like swollen or something. And then today in the movie theater, it came on suddenly. I felt like that again. I was trying to guess the actress in that Jurassic World. I'm like, Mom, that's not the one from Two Broke Girls, is it? The blonde, but they change her hair color for the movie. It's Bryce Dallas Howard. I feel like I knew her, and I don't know who that is. So I had my mom touch this. I'm like, what is that? She's like, yeah, it's a little lump. I'm like, alright, is that normal? Is a lump in my throat? I don't like the feeling. It came on suddenly last night, and then it came on suddenly in the movie theater. I don't know. I'm used to being fine physically. You know, that's why I always joke about it. Oh, you have great health physically. It's just emotionally, psychologically, you know, is another matter entirely. I've never been allergic to anything, you know, but that can happen suddenly too. I've heard about it. You can not be allergic to something your whole life and then suddenly be allergic to it. I don't know. There is a lump there though. I told you, if I ever get cancer, I won't go the chemo radiation route. I'll take my chances. I'd ask Joe what to do. We talked about it. He told me exactly what he would do if he ever had cancer. I think he said he'd go to a country where he could legally get, you know, the kind of stuff not allowed here or something. I don't know. I forget what he said, but I'd take his advice. I definitely wouldn't do the chemo radiation route. I have a lump in my throat, though. My mom felt it. She said, "What's that feel like?" She's like a little bump. Yeah. What is it? Don't know. I don't know. I'm the type to go with myself into a frenzy. it feels weird. Good, it just sparked. That's not good either. Hold on, Mom. Hold on. Hold on. What?
A cover.
What about it?
I put a cover on the fish.
You always cover the fish.
Well, I usually put it on the bottom, but I put it on the top too.
The salmon and the cod you usually cover.
Oh,
I know you do.
okay.
You should put olive oil and you cover it. Really? Maybe something bit me in my throat and it's releasing poison and my throat's gonna constrict up. Like it scares me. Do I have a pain in my legs? Okay, I have a pain in my leg, big deal. By the way, this never healed correctly. Never healed correctly. It's all these months later, February, March, 5 months later. Because I think it happened in January, February, March, 4 or 5 months later. It's still, if I do reach a certain way, it still hurts. That was my own damn fault. I second guessed myself. I felt like I was being overreacting or being a baby, not calling the emergency. I should have just fucking gone to the emergency. Should have done it. Lesson learned. I know I always say lesson learned because it's true. You guys know. I made videos. I was like, you know, what happened? Should I go to the hospital? And then I'm like, I felt stupid going to the emergency, and I should have done it. Should have gone to the friggin' emergency because I now, my whole life, for as long as I can remember, there were certain things that I could do and not have any pain, and now I do certain things with this arm, this side, and I feel pain. So obviously, I should have gone to the hospital. There was something wrong, and now it healed wrong, and now I'll probably have pain for the rest of my life. I don't know, probably. Something like this scares me because I need to do breathing or my throat or something. It used to happen to me periodically before, like over a year ago or something, and it scared me, but I thought maybe it was heartburn or because I was eating my mom's special K crackers after I'd gone all organic, and I kind of ate too many of them, and I thought maybe, you know, because my body's so used to not having the crap that it gets the crap and it feels overwhelmed. I don't know. Like I said, I was very proud of myself. I actually went to bed last night at 1 a.m. Let's say this morning, because technically it was morning. You know, I went to bed last night at 1 a.m. Got up at 9, slept 8 hours. I went to bed scared because, like I said, all of a sudden it came over me. I felt like my throat was swollen. Like I can't, just feels weird. And then I get scared I'm not going to be able to breathe or something, but I went to bed, I put my earplugs in, and I woke up and I was fine. don't know. I don't like it because I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong. I don't know. I never had my tonsils out. No. I went to the dentist not too long ago, and they, for cleaning, and she checks for. That this particular dentist, they never did that before, but they check for throat cancer. They go like that. There is a lump right there. I don't know what it is. Let's see the price. And I don't get that part either. Bryce Dallas Howard. She's the daughter of Ron Howard. What has she been in? Okay, she was in The Help, and she was in 50/50. She was in Spider-Man 3. She in Spider-Man 3. She's in 50/50. What else did I know her from? I had to stay for the credits to see. She's in Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3. Who was she in Spider-Man 3? Interesting. The movie was good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. And then in The Amazing Spider-Man, she's portrayed by Emma Stone. I said, I am not a hypochondriac, and I normally am not sick, you know what I mean? So if something weird happens to me, I do question it. If, something like this, if I get hurt, I'm not going to question that, but my throat starts feeling swollen, or like I feel like I'm not going to be able to breathe or something. I don't know if it's anxiety, or if it's real, or if something's going on, or... But I'm fully able to acknowledge and admit it could be in my head. I don't know. I don't like it.
Laura?
What?
What do you want with the fish?
I don't know, Mom. I'll be out there. Vegetables. Leftover vegetables, traveled to fish. It's cod. It's not my favorite, but my throat feels weird. I told you, no matter what happens to you, it can happen. You find it. Weird throat feeling, anxiety, panic disorders. I've been having a strange bout with a flutter type feeling in my throat. It comes on and up, not painful. My throat doesn't hurt, it just feels weird. Strange throat feeling anyone. It just feels restricted. Like someone is slightly choking me, but not. It doesn't hurt, just feels weird, and it does kind of feel funny. Could it be anxiety, people?
Want some of them bean things in your soup?
What bean things?
You know that soup that you make with that spaghetti?
We don't have any of that left.
We don't?
No, we'll just have some vegetables. The fish isn't done, right?
No, 15 minutes.
Alright, then can you leave me alone till then, please? I'm looking up stuff about my throat. I'm looking up stuff on the internet about my throat. My throat feels weird, yeah, I'll answer it. Maybe it's just tight, like, I don't know if it's anxiety, I don't know what it is. How to get rid of your anxiety lump in the throat? You're probably familiar with some of the typical symptoms of anxiety. Anxiety can make you feel tense, nauseous, sweating, so on. These are the symptoms that most people associate with anxiety. But anxiety can cause a host of unusual anxiety symptoms as well. One of the more frightening anxiety symptoms is feeling of a lump in the throat. Feeling like you have a lump in your throat can be stressful and may cause you to worry about choking or cancer. But throat lumps can actually be caused by anxiety, especially if you're suffering from very specific anxiety conditions. I developed a free anxiety test designed to give you a comprehensive data about how anxiety is affecting you and its possible causes. Anxiety and stress can have a profound effect on your body, and one such effect is inflammation caused by the activation of your autonomic nervous system. Only a doctor can tell you it's anxiety, not something more serious, but some signs that it may be anxiety include: there is no clicking sound or severe pain when swallowing. The experience comes and goes, is more common when you're feeling high anxiety. You've suffered from a panic attack or some very stressful situation. It's not even a lump, it just feels fucking... When you suffer from anxiety, your body sometimes reacts in unusual ways. Some people experience some of the physical symptoms of anxiety even when they're not feeling anxious. That means you can suffer from a lump in your throat even if your thoughts are completely relaxed, and it may still be anxiety related. Need help with anxiety? Then take our scientifically based anxiety test completely free. After completing, you will find out whether your anxiety is within normal range, which parts are out of balance, and most importantly, how to proceed with beating your symptoms. It is made specifically for your anxiety sufferers. Please make use of it. Find if your anxiety is within normal range. Just choose your gender. Female. Which one of these symptoms best describes your feeling? Worry, I guess. Generalized anxiety, worry, panic attack, depression, other. Worry. Afraid of being left alone or being in the dark, no. Palpitations, powder house, thought, alright, no. Hopeless, yeah. No. I have diarrhea, constipation, other digestive problems. Yes. I'm afraid of driving over bridges or traffic. Yes. I spend time wondering why I feel the way I do. Yeah. I don't know. I'm easy to irritate, yes. I think about all the things I have not yet accomplished, yes. Headaches or neck pain. I have neck pain sometimes. When someone snaps at me, I spend the rest of the day thinking about it, definitely.
Thanks so much for using our free...
Your current anxiety level. It's hard for you to enjoy life on any consistent level. You're hardly ever experiencing a peace of mind. You're often fearful, worrisome, and unhappy. You don't like being this way, but you don't know what to do to change. Things are too much work and no one understands what you feel. You wear yourself out with these thoughts and what if thinking. You know they're going to try to sell you something. I'm not going to do it. I already know all this shit anyway. Bye-bye. Alright, people, so I'm under a lot of stress, as we already know, and I experience a lot of anxiety, so... And anything can trigger me, you know? I started feeling this way just watching the news last night, so... And it's not uncommon, it's muscle aches, tension, what have you. It's probably just caused by my generalized anxiety, you know, but I gotta go eat. Bye.